Yo ho, Franky bros. This is MrCuttyFlam sailing in, bringing a review for One Piece episode 587. Let's get in this bitch. Now, we start off right away inside. We get a recap of the whole thing with Law and Tashigi. She came at him. I don't know what that girl was thinking. Cut her in halvesies, boom. Got her sword in half. I'm just like, damn. Now, then, basically Tashigi finds it dishonorable. She's like, yo, I got cut in half. I did not die from getting cut in half. I can't go out this way. So she comes in for the one more time, falls short. She can't do it. She does not have it in her to take out Law at this point. Now, Law's even like, yo, listen, I can cut you up more if you like. I was just like, damn, Law. That's cold, dude. That's cold. It's cold. Shit, it's cold. I mean, it's cold outside, and you cold too. Like, fuck. But I mean, alright, it's all gravy. Basically, Law is like fucking Neo in his bubble. And I say this because they shoot bullets at him, and he's just like, nope, no you don't. And he apparently replaced the bullets with the snow falling. And I'm just like, fuck, Law, come on, man. Like, this dude can do anything inside of his room. What the fuck? Like, there's no boundaries. Like, damn, man. I'm just like, shit. And basically, Law winds up to slice Tashigi in half. Even more, excuse me, to cut her up into smaller pieces. And Smoker just comes in like, boom! No you don't. No you don't. And you see Law, he's struggling. He's having some problems pushing his blade down on him. So I'm like, damn, I'm gonna assume Smoker is physically stronger than Law. Basically, he chokeslammed the boy. Yeah, Law, out there he's like, no you don't, and gets a hand on him, boom, slams him to the ground. I'm like, fuck, Smoker. No, this dude, he kicks some butt. Now, he goes to hit Law, and Law, he teleports out of the way, but he uses wood from the G5 ship to replace him. So I'm like, that's kind of funny. That just made me think of Naruto on some fucking substitution jutsu. Instead of a log, it's just like planks and shit. Anyway, yeah, I thought that was cute. And basically he goes for an attack. Law goes for an attack, but Smoker he knocks it away. So at this point I'm like, damn, Smoker seems to have the upper hand. He's just and he redirects it, slicing up Law's artwork that he made before with the ship and the icebergs and shit when the dude was just showing off. So I was like, damn, alright. That's interesting as fuck. Now, basically, we see the G5 running away from the artwork that's collapsing, carrying away what pieces of Tashigi they have, as well as other pieces of themselves they can put together and keep it moving. So they make a run for it. Fucking Smoker puts down his jite, and then he uses white blow. So I'm like, alright, this Smoker's he's looking like that dude where he's literally just like, I don't need this weapon, I can still kick your ass. And I was just like, ooh, like, alright, I like that. He's put that shit down, he was going for it. Because after that, while he's doing the white blow, boom, we cut to the frozen side of Punk Hazard, where we see Brownbeard and his men all like passed out, beat to a pulp or whatever. They just half of them are half naked because they took their clothes. And then we cut to Luffy riding on top of Brownbeard's shoulders. And Brownbeard's like, this is embarrassing, this and that. He's like, where's this and that? And he's like, I'm not telling you shit, Luffy. Blah, 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 blah. He's like, well, get faster to that building Brook was talking about, alright? You want to talk all that good stuff? Let's move it up a little bit. He's got like lumps on his head because, you know, they had to clock him a good one. And then in the back, we get Usopp, Robin, Zoro, and Brook. And, I don't know, I thought it was funny because Brook doesn't apparently feel cold or heat, I'm going to assume. Maybe at like extreme variants, but not this. And Usopp's even like, why are you wearing a jacket? And Brook's like, I just wanted to join in. I felt like it was cute, you know what I mean? I felt like it was cool. You guys are all wearing, you know, jackets. I wanted to get one too. You know, I was so excited to see you guys. I was like, oh, Brook, you're a funny guy. And really funny too, Robin, very morbid. Very, very, very morbid for Robin. She's all like, oh man, I hope everyone's okay. You know, hope their legs and arms didn't freeze off or whatever. And I'm just like, Jesus, Robin. Sheesh mageesh. even Usopp's like, yo, take it down a notch, alright? Let's not get all super, you know, depressing here, alright, Robin? Because she has a tendency to get very morbid sometimes. And then that was a cute little moment. Boom, we cut to inside the Punk Hazard facility, and we get to see the red gas guy and his flunky discussing what's happening outside in front with Law and Smoker and all the bullshit that's going on. And basically the dude's sipping on some drink, he's taking it easy, and he gets upset, you know, he crushes it and shit. He's like, oh man. And they're in a bar apparently, they're not in a lab, because you can see, we get a shot of Monet, the harpy woman, sitting at the bar. You even see like the cola Franky drinks, and then there's like some H2VO, whatever the fuck that is, and some other shit there. And there's like a bookshelf, so like that's okay. I guess you need to read in the bar. I don't, whatever, fuck it. And basically, the harpy woman, she has a little happy on her shirt. I thought that was cute. She's been watching the Straw Hats since they got on this island. The whole time she has been observing them. I mean, we saw a glimpse of her when they first showed up, as Usopp was like, what was that? But nobody else saw it but him. So she's been eyeing the sky, hawking that shit, while everybody's been doing what they do. Apparently, she tells them they've made it, like, god damn it, One Piece, and you're not making time coherent sometimes. Because apparently they've gotten across this island in less than an hour? She said in a matter of minutes. So it's probably like, honestly, maybe it's been like 45 minutes since this whole thing has been taking place. And I'm just like, fuck, man, fuck. These guys move. Like, if they, that's a fucking half an island they just cut across. They were booking it. And basically, she shows the gas guy a newspaper with the Straw Hats in it. And he doesn't seem to know who they are. And I'm like, how do you not know who the Straw Hats are? That's kind of weird, but whatever. I'll take it. Shit. I mean, my assumption is this dude probably is either so self-involved or spends so much time in the laboratory he doesn't get to or allow himself to find out what's going on in the world. He doesn't reach out. He's like, this is what's more important. This is what I need to focus on. Fuck that other bullshit. I'm just like, alright, fuck it. I guess that's what you need to do. I mean, and then after that, he tells the flunky, he tells him to call up Joker. Who could be Joker? I'm just saying, it's, whoever this Joker character is, it's time for him to be called, because shit is not going as planned, and he wants things to be suppressed on the island so that none of it leaks. Because the flunky is even like, yo, if the government finds out about this, we're in trouble. Like, if Smoker doesn't check in, they're going to think something's wrong. And they're just like, alright, we know that, so we need to, whatever it is, I guess Joker's going to take care of keeping that under wraps. And then, boom, we cut to the back of Punk Hazard, where we see Sanji, Nami, Chopper, Franky, Samurai Head, and the children running. And basically, while they're running up this mountainside, everyone is freezing, but Sanji don't give a fuck. Sanji don't give a fuck at all. He's like, yo, as long as I got these big-ass titties on my chest, I'm gonna be A-okay, it's okay. It's just like, he just wants to take a picture of Nami's body before he gets switched back. Oh, Sanji, I love you, but oh boy, you, oh boy. Basically, it's really cool because this scene, we get a lot of perspective of the Straw Hats and what they're about, and each one is getting to know the other one on a more personal level because they're living that life. Whereas in Franky tells Nami, don't you, whatever you do not button up my Aloha shirt, damn it, don't you button it up, don't you do it. Because, you know, he's got to keep it pervert all day. You got to keep the chest open, Speedos out. So, he's like, I don't care how cold it is. You keep that shit. And Chopper, he feels cold for the first time. The Samurai Head notices something's off. Because he's like, I'm being treated differently. He has a little flashback. We see that, you know, Sanji whooping that ass. So he can just tell, like, alright, this guy's not whooping my ass right now or being a dick. Something's a little weird. And the children explain to him, body switch, this and that. And he's like, oh, okay. You know, I guess he's there for the whole thing, but fuck it, right? And basically, oh yeah, we get Franky, who mentions that he's not cold at all, even a little. So by then you can just tell when it comes to winter spots, we already know Chopper has got that shit on lock. And one of the kids, they trip and they fall, and they're like, I don't want to go on. It's fucking freezing. This is terrible. Like, it's cold out here. And even Franky makes a good point, where he's like, yeah, we didn't think this out fully. We brought these kids along. We don't even know where the fuck we're going right now. And I'm just like, damn. All right, it's a very valid point. They're just kind of winging it at this point with these kids. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna try to make it back to Sunny, but these kids, you know what I mean? They're not gonna make it in this cold. And before that gets resolved, boom, we cut to outside the front of the Punk Hazard facility where Smoker and Law, they're still going at it. We see G5, they've safely made it out of Law's room on top of an iceberg where Tashigi has now been put back together. The G5 tried to put themselves back together. We got dudes with like feet for hands and hands for feet, and he's like, that's mine, no, that's mine. And it's weird because I feel like you're kind of stuck that way unless you go back in the room. I don't know if you could like pop that shit off and put it back on someone else if it's what it's supposed to do, but like, you know, now, you know, put it back together. But basically they go through that. Now we cut back to Smoker and Law, and they're going hard. These dudes are going hard on each other. They basically no, I'm sorry, before that, Tashigi has a flashback of her in Alabasta, and I really liked it because they reanimated that. They reanimated the scene for them, and right when that, I believe when that was when Zoro saved Smoker from Luffy suggesting it, because he was like, I was gonna let you die anyway, but he was like, fuck it, I'll get you this one time because my captain told me. And that was the beginning of, I guess, Smoker getting a different idea. I mean, they're still pirates, and he believes pirates are still pirates. But generally, I mean, I don't know. I think he knows the Straw Hats are a unique bunch. But they're pirates, so it's his job to still stop them. And then, boom! While Law and Smoker's still going hard, we see Smoker. This dude's improved over the last 2 years from Mainford incident. I'm like, damn, this dude is going in right now. Law's throwing shit at him. He's just busting through it. He's like knocking Law down. Law's gonna have to like dodging all of his fucking white blow punches and shit. I'm just like, damn, like, basically, Smoker's standing up to Law. And then Tashigi has another flashback of them talking, and I believe this was after the Emple Down incident, where, it was either Emple Down or Enel's Lobby. I believe it's Enel's Lobby, excuse me. And he's basically saying that because of what happened at that point, now the other pirates revere him. They're like, yo, this guy's got a lot of respect from the people who have the same ambitions as him as far as, you know, fighting One Piece. So that, you know, that dude's, it's not good. Because just the fact that other pirates know who you are and may be willing to help in your cause, it works against the Marines and what they're trying to do. And basically, Smoker, he tells Law that he should have never trusted the Shishibu guy, that Smoker himself. He was like, I don't trust you guys, I don't like you. I don't even think he likes the idea that the government does that. And Law himself was even like, it's like, yo, maybe you guys are right. Shit. Maybe you guys shouldn't trust us. We are pirates after all. And I'm just like, alright, Law, you got a mouth on you there. And basically, Law, he starts making these spikes out of the ground to try to get Smoker, which is interesting because even though it doesn't hurt Smoker, he does get one. He penetrates him right through the middle, and it makes him stuck for a second. But then Smoker whips around with his legs and gives him a kick, and I was just like, damn, that was smooth. And Smoker, he asks Law, he's like, yo, what is this place? And who's in charge here? And Law stops for a second because it's kind of like, he has not mentioned him working for anybody else at this point, but I think Smoker's smart enough where he's like, yo, listen, I know you're not running the operation here by yourself. Who's really pulling the strings here? Who's in charge? Like, what's going on? Like, come on. And basically, Smoker gets loose from the little spike, and then Law makes another spike, basically, and no, I'm sorry. Law asks him what is he up to, I guess, and then he shoots up the spike, and then, you know, Smoker right through it, but not the greatest move because Law at the last second just scalpel, poof, one hit, just fucking pops the boy's heart out the back of him, and I'm like, damn. Fuck, man. Fuck. Like, he basically says to him, he's like, yo, there are things you're not gonna see unless you change where you're standing. And I just like, damn, that's kind of deep in a way where he's like, yo, as long as you're a Marine, you'll never understand what I'm trying to do. And we don't even know what the fuck he's doing at this point, but we're just like, alright, Law, you're getting deep on us for a second. Shit. fucking after he used a scalpel to cut out his heart in one hit, we see Smoker, he drops to his knees, and Law's just like, I don't have to tell you anything, and it's like, damn, you just see it in his hand, just doo 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 doo, and I'm just like, whoa, like this makes me think, like, what was he waiting for? Does this mean he couldn't cut Law to begin with, but he could pop his heart out of his chest? Like, the boundaries of Law's powers are not very well explained. I know he has the ability to manipulate all and everything inside of his room, but does that mean he was playing with Smoker? He wasn't trying to cut him? Or, like, what the fuck allowed him to pop his heart out of his chest if he couldn't, like, hurt him before? I'm like, I don't know, that's weird. I'm like, I don't know. But basically, to be continued, that's episode 587 in a nutshell. If you guys have any thoughts, predictions, ideas, or what you think's gonna happen next, or what's going on, or what the fuck Law is doing on this island, please leave your comments in the log below. If you guys enjoyed what you saw, you know what the buttons do. Franky Bros. Alright, this is MrCuttyFlam sailing out. See you when I see you.